Boy, now you make me float, float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, dope. 'Cause you serve me on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
It is actually morning.
Oh,
hello.
jeez.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Project Pac Podcast, featuring Sunny Lee from Gen 2.
Wagner from Gen 5.
Dyal from Gen 4.
John from Gen 1.
Right. Thank you. Cool. We have a set of questions. Some will be the same from the last podcast episode, and some will just we'll run with it. It's boys' night. We've got our cheeky little tonic wines.
Non-advertised.
Tonic
Because of you guys,
wines.
I'm not
Thanks
trusting
to Mr. Packers.
Thank you, Packers.
Thank you, Mr. Packers.
Thank you, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is
All
actually...
right, for the camera. Should we do a little cheers? Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Just
hold- hold
Cheers.
camera.
No, cover the...
Cover
Yeah, it's
cover.
not sponsored.
Not
Exactly.
sponsored unless you want to.
Cheers.
Can't demonetize this video.
So,
This juice, by the way, child friendly.
yes,
we
absolutely.
need that CPM. We need that ad revenue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
So, I'm going to slightly adjust this first question, and I'm going to say, how did we all find the audition for the generation that we joined in?
Ooh.
How
Let's
did we find the audition?
go for
We'll
here.
We'll start from
Start from
Yeah,
Gen
from the
5.
most
Gen
recent
5.
one.
Yeah,
And actually, I'm curious because I missed this
You
one.
missed this one.
I missed this one.
Yeah, that was... Ooh. So, that audition, that was like...
Sorry, it's the ears.
He's really going to detail. It's just like,
I was about to get so
it's
serious.
his right, it's his right
It's
ear
his
flapping.
face. It's
So,
his
like-
face.
So, like... that was so funny. Like, yeah, so that audition, that was like one of the few times where I danced my ass off. Like, because it's just like...
And he's packing as well. That's crazy.
Okay,
So
wait.
I thought you meant that in a different context. I was like, oof.
Yeah, I meant it.
Okay.
Oh,
thanks.
okay.
Thanks, bro. But yeah, but
Webbe's
yeah.
behind the camera.
Yeah, I'm
she's
about to say.
The testosterone.
I can't take it.
The XY chromosome is too much.
So many dudes. But yeah, no, but yeah, growing up I did freestyle, and then I transitioned into like choreography in like the past year, like seriously. So it was kind of nice to kind of just have it flip on its head, and just I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, okay, obviously we do the choreography for the first part, and then it's the freestyle afterwards, and so it was like, oh snap, like, yeah, like, okay, I just do what I always do. I'm not scared, so I just go for it, and then boom, and I honestly had a really good
Now
time.
you're here.
And now we're here. But yeah, funny thing was, I remember I even spoke to you about it before we even before they even showed like who was in team 1 and team 2. I was like, oh yeah, you know, it would be really cool if I get in team 2, you know what I'm saying? Just yeah, it'll be cool if I get in team 2, you know what I'm saying? Get a little bit of experience, and then I saw myself, I was like,
I heard Team 2 are vibes though.
yeah.
I had a lot
I
about
really
them
wanna,
as well.
Yeah, I really want to go there
I've heard
on a
nothing.
Sunday.
I'm completely in the dark.
Oh. Well, yeah, apparently Team 2's vibes because it's just my hair's vibes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
shout out to team 2.
Shout out to Team 2. We love you too.
Hey, how about Gen 4 audition?
Oh, Gen 4. I'm trying to... It was only in January as well. Like,
Yeah.
but so much has happened since.
I know.
So much has actually happened since. I went on a field trip with you guys. God
I know. We went all the way to Leeds.
I would say, in retrospective, I actually found Gen 5 much more harder than Gen 4. And I think it's because in Gen 4 there wasn't really an expectation. I was just more of another dancer coming in. Like some people knew me, some people didn't. But then obviously being a part of Project Pac since then, I think Gen 5 there was obviously an expectation. So I would say there was much more for me to live up to in that regard. But Gen 4 audition was vibes, and I've met a lot of good people there. Webbe, behind the camera. But yeah, I think just the mindset was I was so in the zone that I actually didn't even recognize Marcy, who I hadn't seen in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just very focused on myself because I was very nervous. I hadn't been dancing in a while. I took a bit of a break. But yeah, it's
How was like the feeling of the room? Because I remember Gen 4 audition felt like so many people.
oh, it was.
But like compared to Gen 5, like because I wasn't there, like how was it in like Studio 1 of the Manor?
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Yeah.
Honestly, like we were all bumping into each other trying to learn the choreography.
Right.
Half of us didn't even know that there were two. So then we did.
When we got to the second
we
one.
did. Yeah. So we did
We're like,
Eva's,
oh,
and then we're like, oh yeah, there's a nice little Chris Brown joint.
No, for real, bro.
Just
I
Maya was like, okay. I'm like, yo. It was so funny, like honestly. And her one was, woo.
Yeah.
We shout out to Jasmine, honestly.
Yeah,
Jasmine's
shout.
choreos are so fast. I always think my choreos are fast, but hers are like fast.
It's
Like, there's just
really
always something going on.
yeah. There's a certain pocket that she hits is very interesting as well.
Yeah.
Like you can really tell like what type of. It's like you can kind of see where she's going with the music and stuff like that, like how she wants to come in and out with the beats, musicality, and then go back into the rhythm and stuff. With your one, my God, it's physically demanding. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
Gotta be strong.
like sometimes for me personally, I don't find it fast, but it's very demanding because there's so much texture to be thought, to think about when trying to execute it as best as you can. But yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
But all of your choreographies, I just imagine them just being on stage. Like, that's-
Wasn't the question, but great. Gen 3 audition. Which audition? Have you done an audition actually?
Actually,
Alright.
Facts.
Funny enough, since
actually don't
I was I'm technically Gen 1, which to be fair, I don't know, a part of me doesn't really feel like I didn't stay too long enough in Gen 1 to be like to claim myself as Gen 1, but I did train with them and also did a few things with them. But the thing is, Gen 1 was like in a difficult time because it was during lockdown.
Yeah.
So there was so much there's only so many things we can do, like online stuff, trying to go for like competitions online, which is not the vibe at all. So yeah, for me, the way I joined was actually through a recommendation from a few of my friends that used to be part of Project Pac as well. Shout out to, the Filipinos. You know who you are. But yeah, and then, so yeah, but then I was absent.
Filipino.
I was absent throughout after that. And then my first audition, which actually was surprisingly, because it was my first audition for Gen 5, I was actually quite nervous.
Your first ever audition.
Gen 5 was actually my first audition.
crazy.
God damn.
Yeah, because I came back from, for Gen 4, I joined in pretty much kind of like, you guys were like already like 3 months in or a month in, I can't remember which. But I basically came back from LA and I was like, hey, I'm back, can I join? And Paul's like, okay. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then it was a bit scary. I was like, damn, I don't know what the vibe's like now. It's so different because all the people I know, like they either left, moved on to do better things, or people that are still part of it
Whoa,
are not
better
active.
things.
I'll say different things.
yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, not better things. Better things.
Different, better, worse, there's
Sorry. No, not that, not better.
Definitely coming back in Gen 7. Guys.
Alright guys, so I'll see you in 2 years. I gotta repent and stuff, go back to the mountains.
He had to heal.
Let's take you back to Gen 1 audition, bro.
Okay, not better things, but just like for their own journey, because everyone has their own journey, but we can't, you can't really, how do I say it? Aim without Project Pac, that kind of like gave us that platform. So,
Right.
and yeah, pretty much it. So that's just me, anyways. And Gen 5 audition was scary because it was like, oh my god, it was actually the first time of auditioning for Project Pac. So in my head, I'm thinking to myself, my head is like, oh, I'm Gen 1. I gotta go twice as hard as I usually do. And that doesn't mean like kill it in the choreo. There's also being present within the audition, like giving the support that everyone else needs
Yeah.
in a way as well. Like even when I'm not dancing on this, if I'm not dancing in the middle, I'll make sure on the side I do less like marking for myself, but also try to cheer on the people that are like quite new to that experience as well.
Yeah.
It was a vibe for sure, and I was happy with it.
I think that's nice though. It's like, it's when you're auditioning for a crew versus like an audition for like a job, it's like a very different vibe. And that's also down to us to like actually create that environment.
Oh, yeah,
Because it
100%.
could be like a serious audition, because there are like serious crews that like still audition in the way that like jobs audition. So it's cute that we're all like, yay, vibes.
Yay, friends!
Speaking of auditioning for a crew, I know this is a bit of a side note, but you was recently
Yes.
auditioning for Royal Family.
I was.
With the
Wow. Where is this going? Oh, it's going nowhere. Period.
Just
that was just a little
cool,
shout out.
That's it.
Moving on.
So, yeah, no, I think out of the auditions that I've done for Project Pac, I will say Gen 3 audition was like traumatic though. Like Gen 2 was cute though. We were literally just talking about it.
cute.
We were just talking about it right now with Mr. Packers. But basically, there were a bunch of us who were in the K-pop cover community, and on the day of the audition, we were just like, "Should we go?" And we just went. We literally like some of us had like actually applied, but then some of us were just like, because all the K-pop people were like, we always practice outside, so we just like saw people on the way to the audition, and we were like, "Do you want to come?" And we literally just all went. So yeah, no, the Gen 2 audition was such a cute vibe. And then we all ended up joining. And then I remember after the first episode, not the first episode, the first training session, we all filmed Adorn together. And we were like, let's film it in a few years' time and we can see our improvement. It was really cute. Anyways, no, Gen 3 was traumatic because we had one song and we had 4 8 counts, 4 times 4 8 counts, and each 4 8 counts was from a different choreographer, and the third 8 count was a freestyle. So the freestyle was in the middle of the choreography, and then we'd have to come back to choreography. So I was like, I was just very confused because also like it was like he was like, yeah, but we want you to show your hip hop style, but also your commercial style, and then your freestyle, and then like I don't even remember what the last section was like stylistically, but it was a lot.
Shout out to the person who did last section.
Yeah, who was it? Who was it actually? Was it Pat? Was it you and Jack and then Ron? That was a lot, and then like it was. The crazy part was, because you know with the freestyle, that's usually like your time to go crazy. People were still going crazy in this freestyle, and then trying to come back for the 4 8 counts at the end. And it was just like, we were dying very much.
I can imagine that.
We were very much dying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Gen 3 was definitely the hardest audition from my experience, but I didn't go Gen 5, so I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, Webbe's just in the background going.
After I heard a ghost, I was like, alright, so that's all we got time for, folks.
Right. Let me skip a few questions. Actually, no. I had a question that came to mind because you were talking about freestyle. So we all have varying degrees of experience with choreography and freestyle. So maybe it would be nice to talk about our experiences with both the choreo scene and the freestyle scene. So yeah. Dyal.
Okay.
So yeah. Explain your life and experience.
What? Just my own.
Yeah, with both choreo and freestyle.
So basically my life story is I started in musical theatre and film school. So I started off with jazz, ballet, contemporary, and it was mostly choreography. The way I got into actual urban arts, or if you want to call it that, it's more my uncle was a popper in the 80s. And
Damn, bro.
And he was a part of a crew called London Zulus, I think. So yeah, so like I used to see him dance just in like every Christmas, and then
Crazy.
and I got a bit invested, so I used to.
I got a bit obsessed.
Cause it looked so cool, like as like it was very impressionable, like on like a young kid. So I started to like you know like in year 6 when you're doing like all that stuff.
Yeah. I can isolate.
That T-Pain. That T-Pain music video. That T-Pain music
so-
video, bro.
Yeah, so that was actually me for about a year and a half, and then I actually started exploring and like expanding my knowledge within the styles. So my first ever like street dance style was probably popping, and then that developed into hip hop, and then when I was about 13 to 14 years old, I joined a crew called Manifest Nation, which was based in Camden, run by someone called Damien. And yeah, he basically got me to... he got me to basically expand all my knowledge on like, you know, whacking, popping, light feet, house, etc., etc.
Damn.
And he kind of encouraged me to really push for freestyling because he kind of saw something like a spark of creativity every time. So yeah,
That's
and
so
then-
cute.
Yeah, and then I didn't really get back into choreography. It's not that I had no interest in it, but I was more focused on freestyling. And like, you know, I feel like choreography in a sense was a bit too structured for my liking. But yeah, now that I'm in Project Pac, I've got a very different outlook. Very, very different outlook. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. Outlook.com. Sorry, carry on.
Wait, what?
I literally have no idea what
Wait,
you
bro,
just
it's
said.
Hey yo, it is too early in the morning.
What time is it?
Can we
I don't
can we
know.
just have some
We don't.
can we just have some context? We've just come back from training.
Yeah.
So
it's
Yeah.
been a long
We-
day.
we have-
been...
yeah, it's 1 a.m.
It is literally.
I mean, I'm
1 a.m.
Juan.
Delirious.
One Direction.
I'm still
Yeah.
vibes.
I'm so
Yeah, I can
vibing.
tell.
Might as well go with John.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, live story?
Like
Okay.
choreo and freestyle.
Choreo and freestyle. The way I'm gonna go about this is pretty much the same as Dyal, like how I kind of got into it in a
You weren't
way.
in my class.
Huh?
What?
No, in that. Not like the way you answered the
Was
quiz.
Papa from the 80s?
I don't know. Maybe I have a lot of uncles.
Yo, bars.
Dad. Damn. Dad, you cool. Yeah. So, no, just the way he answered it, I'll probably just go same route because I wasn't too sure how to answer it. But for me, I technically actually started off freestyling when I was 9 years old.
Oh, period. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. but-
Slay.
No, actually, do you know why? Sorry, I literally just came from this dance convention, and like there was this freestyle stage, and I'm like, why are you like 3 and have a better understanding of your body than me? Like, it's crazy to me how like young kids are so able to freestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's actually
This generation is. I can't explain it.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah, these... Yeah.
But
Sorry
yeah.
to take away from
What was
the
the
life
point?
story.
No, that's
No,
good.
but yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
That's
It's
why,
crazy
no,
though.
that's why I'm like, I can
kids,
actually
man.
see you like freestyling at 9 years old because like
I probably was that kid during that time, but then now it's like, damn these kids.
Oh, damn these children.
Damn these children, I got bills to pay. They got, I don't know, they're 9 years old,
Right,
sponges and stuff. Damn, sometimes it makes you really think like, man, if only like you had like the awareness about dance now, when you're 9 years old,
for
you would take
real.
advantage of that like crazy.
no kids are
Yeah.
so knowledgeable nowadays.
It's insane. But as I go back to that question, basically, yeah, I started off freestyling at 9 years old, but it was pretty much the same thing, like very basic stuff, like stuff you see on like TV or YouTube. Or what really actually got me into dancing was Step Up 2, basically, and it wasn't like the actual movie. It was just that one group that showed up. I thought was really cool, which was the Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
Like they just showed up for like
Oh, no.
10 seconds. And I was like, oh my god, who's that? And they're doing moves. I was like, okay. And that was it.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. So and that's how I started off dancing. It was just mainly freestyling, and the way I just thought of it was like, okay. It was just like me watching a lot of programs, and like some of them even taught me a couple of things as well, and I would just utilize that in my dance and just like freestyle. But for me, for the longest time, I actually never had like a place to dance. I've been dancing by myself for like a very long time during that period. And yeah, and like I didn't even know about the London scene until like 5 years ago, and which to me was kind of like now that I think back to it, it's like it's kind of crazy. It's like a part of me wish that I was exposed to that or knew where to look, but I was just so young that I couldn't, and no one in my family dances, so
Yeah.
they're very Asian, very first generation immigrants, Asian.
Right.
So it was like, it is what it is. But in terms of freestyle, I never really worked on foundation, which is quite interesting as well. And when it came to choreo, when I first got exposed to choreo, the way I saw about it was that for some reason I loved choreo so much, but I used their choreo, like moves that I liked in that choreo, into my freestyle. So back in the day, whenever I started freestyling, they kind of like, yo, is that a choreo? I was like, nah, it's freestyle. But it's obviously like I'm dancing to a song I've heard a bunch of times. So like by practice, like it just becomes a choreo in a way, but I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then but later down the line, like I fell in love more with choreo and like what it has to offer, and just like how I saw it in a way, it's like something that anyone else can follow.
Right.
Like we're seeing it today as well, like TikTok, in a way, like anyone can just like learn it, join in,
Right.
and it looks so nice that everyone can just, just dance together,
Right.
in unison.
Right.
That's my experience, anyways. But yeah, I don't know if that answers the question, but just like
Yeah.
in terms of choreo, it's just like I see it as like always like every choreo you make is an art piece, in a way. So
Oh,
yeah,
you said deep with it.
yeah. So that's me.
Yeah, there.
I think it's the duck.
It's the
It's
dirt.
the duck. It's the duck.
duck.
Yeah.
God,
It's
it's
gonna
been
be-
very hard to watch like you and Vagner right now because you're talking
Yeah, no,
so
it's like,
seriously.
you've been saying anything serious. It's just be like, yeah, so that,
I fully forget until you mention it. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like,
Yeah, even I forgot I was wearing a duck. I was like, there's a duck on my head.
It's like,
holding a
it's like-
starfish as well.
No, I'm like looking up there and you're like, my eyes are here.
I was like, excuse me, it's here.
Yeah. Do you know what? The funny story is, so I have a very non-conventional route into dance, but I think it's becoming more of a conventional route into dance in the sense that I started doing K-pop covers. And I'm
Yeah.
John
Oh.
from ages ago.
Yeah.
Because he got randomly involved in a K-pop cover thing like years back. So I knew John from like ages ago. So it was crazy when like we reunited in dance. But I always say this, like realistically, I'm very like a dance baby because the Project Pac audition / I went to Shanice's class like the week or 2 weeks before. That was like my first ever hip hop class, and that was like
What, really?
2 years ago. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know.
But I'd been doing K-pop covers for so long, so I'd always been like learning like choreographies from like YouTube videos, organizing like group formations, and like I feel like a lot of my foundational movement quality comes from having learned so many K-pop choreographies. So like cleanness or like performance or being able to work in a group, or even when I'm like blocking things, I kind of like have like a library of like, okay, this formation works, those transitions work.
Definitely see that.
But then I think for the longest time, and I think a lot of people who start with choreography face this, it's like I didn't know how to freestyle. Like I just knew how to learn choreography and like perform and execute. So then starting Project Pac and then going to like foundation classes, I did Funk of the Future where like it kind of exposed me to all like a broad foundational styles, and then I did my own training from there. And then learning the foundations, but then also for me, what I love about freestyle is actually like choreography is not very risky. Like yeah, you can make choices, but it's not like you play around with it. Whereas for me, my best freestyle moments, or like the feelings when people like you're on a cypher and people are like, whoa, it's like I just try and do some crazy shit and then like something happens and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that. but it just like manages to hit the beat too. I think that's like the funnest part about freestyle, because I actually really do enjoy like the risk taking aspect and movement exploration aspect of dance, and I think that also comes to the fact that I've been doing choreo for so long, and like I'm confident now to be like, do you know what, I can go to a choreo class and I can more or less like nail it, but there's not like a huge risk involved with it. Whereas freestyle is kind of like scary, but like also really exciting at the same time for that reason. And I keep meaning like, I know I'm so deep in my choreo bag, but I so want to be part of like the freestyle scene. But
I feel you. I feel
ain't
you for
nobody got all the time
sure.
in the world.
You know what? Quick mention, but you know what it reminds me of when you say that. Remember that K-pop competition I judged,
Oh, the freestyle.
and there was a freestyle section, and you
With
were
my
like
green
one of.
shirt.
This is where.
Iconic period.
This is where
If
like.
you know me in my
yeah.
green shirt, you're an OG.
Yeah, so basically I judged, I think it was last year, was it last year or 2 years
It
ago?
was 2 years ago.
So 2 years ago, I got invited to judge like a K-pop competition, so there's a lot of people doing covers
Yeah.
and stuff, and Sunny was like one of like the groups, but there was also a freestyle section.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, obviously it was between another Project Pac member, Jungha,
Yeah.
and Sunny. So I thought this was going to be a very interesting, battle. And then when it was Sunny's turn, the way he came up with all the foundation he's been training, like, and the one thing that really hit was the light feet that he did, and I was just like, yo, no way. Nah, like, sorry, Jung, I'm just, damn. It's just like he knew how to bring out like, he knew how to utilize what he knew. By the way, but Jungha did well as well. Anyway, sorry about that.
No.
Just
That was actually, that's really funny that like, again, Jung and I. But the thing is, Jung before he did choreo like K-pop, like was in like, he's been in the
Yeah.
dancing for like quite a while from what I'm.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
No, which is crazy.
Fact.
Anyways, Mr. Wagner.
Oh wow! I thought we were going to skip the question. No, joking.
We need
It
to know
remains
about you and your
remains
life.
a mystery.
We need to know
I'm
about your
joking.
life.
Damn, where do I start? Okay, cool. I thought we weren't even doing life stories, but then I just heard that. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I just followed him.
Damn.
I just followed him.
No,
blame him
bro.
if this podcast is too
Okay.
long.
Damn, okay, cool. We go into freestyle. Okay, cool. So let's see. In terms of like show exposure to dance, I remember seeing Jabberwockies in like 2009. I think was that the year where it was like America's Best Dance Crew?
Yeah.
And I was like,
OGs.
oh my god. And I just like dancing like that, especially with a mask as well, and considering all like the spatial awareness and stuff. And I was like, god damn. And so, yeah, like I've always loved dance, but I was like, damn, like I never thought, like I did not have the confidence that I have now. And so I was just like, it was just one of those things where I was just like, okay, I like dance, but like never thought I'd do anything with it. But yeah, like seeing Kinjas, seeing the twins, like seeing like all these amazing talented dancers like just doing their thing, like seeing Bailey Sock for the first time, I was like,
Oh my god.
Bailey Sock.
yeah. And then it got to, let me see it. Then it got to, what age was I? I think I was like 20, 21, was like something like that, like 20. I was like, cool, I want to do something with my life, but I don't know what to do. And so I remember I wrote out like a whole list of things to do. And then it got to dance. I almost crossed it out because I was just like, nah. And then I thought to myself, like, why would I think that? And it mainly came down to two things. One was I didn't think I had the confidence. And two, I didn't think I was good. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll just, like, okay, cool. To combat that, I'll just take steps to be more confident. And to be good, if I train more, then the less I'll think that I'm bad. So then, yeah, long story short, I trained dance every day for about 2 years straight.
Damn.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, no,
That's
for
some
real.
One Punch Man shit.
Yeah,
That's
no,
some,
for real. Yeah,
that's
no,
some
for real.
full on
Yeah,
Saitama.
no, for real. And then this is the first time I explained like my dance journey to dancers. Funny enough.
Damn.
But yeah, no, and then I remember I couldn't train in my house because my house was too small. Like I was trying to do salsa dances. I'm kicking the walls and stuff.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like I gotta go outside, and then obviously like
That's why you got the hips, cuz.
so I come across like a lot of strangers. Like we like talk about stuff. Like honestly, I had some crazy moments. Like I remember there was this one guy. I still don't know his name, but he saw me dancing like outside the park every single day, and he saw that I had some rotten shoes because back then your boy was
Rotten
broke.
shoes, did you say?
Your boy was
Rotten.
broke.
No,
Honestly, your boy was broke, and so he bought me shoes.
He bought you shoes?
For real, he bought me Jordans.
No, that's faith in
Yeah.
humanity.
No, for real.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, for real. And then
It's giving those YouTube shorts.
yeah. Make this is short. Make this
Why
is
did you
short.
decide to give kindness today?
Yeah. I would say I remember because I remember one day he came up to me. He's like, "Oh, what size shoe are you?" I was like 10, and then he just walked out. All right, cool. So I'm like,
Damn, 10, bro?
Me, I would have thought he was about to rob me, bro.
so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I
You
remember,
packing?
I didn't see him for like a couple days or something. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like he probably just went somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when he walks in the park, like he walks his dog and his daughter to school. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then the next thing I see, bro had a shoebox, just gave it to me, and just walked off. I'm like,
Fair.
well, we don't even exchange no names or no nothing like that. He just comes in, does his thing.
Why does he sound like Santa or
No,
something?
honestly, bro was built like Santa too. Like, yeah.
Can I be honest with you? I'll be pissed if you just give me sketches.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, thanks, but
But
what?
yeah, but then I remember. So for the first part, I was just like learning a bunch of like dance tutorial from like Red Bull YouTube channel, and I remember my first freestyle. I was so exhausted. Like it was a slow song as well. I think it was her. Yeah, it was her, and it was just like a slow song. But
What's
like,
her name?
It was I Won't. Funny enough, that was the song. Yeah, and I remember I recorded it
that's-
as well. By her.
Oh.
Like the artist.
Like the
Oh.
artist,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I was like, what's her name?
Yeah, I know her.
I had to take a second. I was like,
Her sounded interesting. I was like,
Yeah. It's like, who is she? Like,
Who is she?
yeah, and then I remember my first time of like doing choreo because I was thinking, oh, okay, I think at some point I'm probably just gonna do like someone else's movement. So I was like, all right, cool, let me get started now. So I remember watching a video of like Kinjas, and it was like sometimes they'll bring like tutorials. So now I remember seeing like a few of them and just like trying to like steezy videos as well, but like trying to like see like trying to like mirror it. It took long, but then like the amount of detail I kept was questionable, but I mean it was there. But and then in terms of dance classes, like it got to a point where I was like, okay, my dance is one thing, but I think to really reach the next level, I need to have connections and I need to get to actually know people. So I remember in my gym, there's Shaq. He's actually in D Corps, funny enough. And
oh, Shaq.
Shaq.
yeah. He was in my gym, and I remember he saw my videos. He was like, "Oh, do you want to come? Like, you know, like I know you've been wanting to go to a dance class for like the longest time, so like, you just want to come through." I was like, "All right, cool." So I remember it was like Bird Gang, and so I remember that was the class. It was so sick. It was like on a Thursday night or something, and it was a lot. And then one class to another and to another, and that's why I met you. That's why I met you. That's why I met you. And then
Hi.
now we're here.
Yes. So now we're here. We're gonna quickly do a quick fire round of icebreaker questions.
It's that time already?
Yeah. So whether or not this is like our real answer, because I bet we're gonna watch this and be like, oh, but I should have said this.
Cut that out.
It is what it is. We're just gonna
guys, quick
We're
cheers.
gonna just go with
My
I'm
bottle's
sorry.
Cheers before we
empty,
start.
bro.
Yeah, mine's empty. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Oh,
As long as
cheers.
the label is
Cheers. Yeah. So it's
Cameraman,
just
get yours out. Cheers.
yes. Cheers.
Thanks, cameraman.
This
So
is
just
My arms are too short.
Oh. Yeah,
God
we
damn.
can.
Alright, cheers
share.
again. Cheers again.
Cheers again.
Cheers again.
Cheers.
Oh, you want to share? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a
So,
Project Pac exclusive.
Literally,
offer.
just go with the first answer that comes to the top of your head. But
Oh, no.
if
This
you
is-
regret your answer later, it's completely fine.
This is a recipe for
We're
disaster.
just forefront. So just
I'm
to
gonna
get
get-
the party started,
I'm gonna get
we'll
cancelled.
We'll go in order. We'll go in order. Just to get the party started, we'll go with favorite ice cream flavor. 3, 2, 1.
Caramel, salted caramel.
Chocolate.
Cookie dough. I can't lie.
Pistachio. I quite like a pistachio.
Alright.
Pistachio.
Favorite foundational dance style. 3, 2, 1.
Popping.
Hop hip.
How?
Whacking. That's actually I was not the hop hip.
Hop hip. Hop hip.
That just makes me think of the Pokemon.
Hoppip, the cotton weed Pokemon. This hopping Pokemon is light as a feather and can be lifted by the gentlest breeze.
Oh my!
That caught me off guard.
That little pink thing.
No, I was gonna say popping, but he took mine. So,
Fair. You could both say popping.
but nah.
No, you don't. No, you can't.
Yeah.
Actually, house is interesting. I
fuck
don't think
up.
I've ever seen you in a house bag.
Yeah, that was
The house
oh
bag,
my
bro.
god.
Damn.
Your
Sorry,
pockets are empty. Yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Next
Why
question,
not
please.
dancehall? I thought you loved dancehall.
Oh.
Is it because you?
No,
okay.
I okay.
You
well,
racist.
well, you are getting bleeped with this entire section.
Damn,
no,
I don't think I should be here.
No, I don't like in terms of like dancehall technique and like thing. I'm more like in love with the culture, but that's just my
Fair.
people. So
Fair. His people.
yeah.
Cool.
Did you say his people?
I put Afro.
Next question. Favorite dance teacher / dance class in London to take?
Okay.
And again, it's just what's at the top of our head right now, but it's not the be all and end all. So please don't be.
My mama gonna be watching.
3, 2, 1.
Sean Blake.
I don't take classes.
Oh yeah. Project Pac, otherwise known as
Man said, God.
Sorry. Let me not bait his government name. Hold on. Nah, my bad.
Go on.
Project Pac.
We might have to remove this whole segment.
Right. Oh, recently I've really liked Johnny Bishop.
Bishop the Queen 5.
Wait, no! Run, no! Sorry. He's going to sacrifice himself.
We've just gone from talking about our life stories to this, you know.
Yeah.
That was like 5 minutes ago.
Do you want to?
That was...
Once I make my move, you're free to
Check the queen.
These episodes are only gonna get wacky and wacky.
Oh my gosh.
Only with the help of Boost.
Oh.
A Project Pac
Yeah,
exclusive
it's a
bottle.
Yeah.
It's a
we can get
bottle.
sponsorship
Get
as
You
yours
well,
can't say the
today.
name.
please.
Yeah, Black Friday already.
Favorite
It's a whole
shoe
new
to
month.
dance in.
Whoa.
Favorite shoe to dance
Shoes.
in.
Let's go.
I can't.
3, 2, 1.
Old school Vans.
Adidas Superstars.
I'm sorry, Nike Air Forces.
Hey, there we go. Like,
No,
So
that was
basic.
only
That's
one right
basic.
Basic
answer.
as
That's
hell.
basic,
No,
That is
man.
the most
like-
vanilla.
It gets the job done.
That's what I'm saying.
Gets your foot done in as well. Crazy.
And
No, you cannot say that when you've said Vans.
bro, Air Forces cost.
Hey, Vans is the shit. Vans the shit.
Like, you might as well just be like barefoot on concrete.
That's the vibe I'm going for, man. Look, man, if you're doing a house here, I want to know if I'm tiptoeing or not. You know what I mean? I feel like Air
No,
Force
but
is
This
too much
is
for
why he
me.
knows about
Air
being
Forces cost
homeless.
way too much now.
I don't know, man.
Air Forces are like £110 upwards.
No. 80?
Yeah, back in like 2010.
You mean last? You mean? No.
Like,
You
if you get Air Force from a cracker, you can get it for like 20.
Yeah, with the tick.
That's not good. Don't do that. They're probably fake.
The tick is upside down, bro. It's an
Yeah,
X.
it's a
It's not even a
type.
tick, bro. It's a circle and a cross.
It says psych.
Air Force 5, bro.
Psych. These are fake.
Like Air Forces.
That's the wrong number.
Cute. So after our quick icebreaker round, we have been asked to answer the question: how do we feel about Project Pac right now? Like just being in it, the vibes, and where do we see Project Pac going forward?
Sorry.
Okay.
Do you wanna be
sorry,
here?
I stand corrected.
Do you want to be here? God damn, Webby.
Thank you to our technician, Webby.
Where is Project Pac in the dance scene? Where do you see it going?
Ooh, but in what?
It's a very broad
It's
question.
very broad, very broad. I feel like I know what Webby wants to mean though. Like she wants to compare groups, is what she's trying to say. I
just
know
wants the tea.
because I know her.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Can you guys hear that evil laugh?
No, what I will say though with Project Pac is, and I feel like this is part of what like Pac's kind of goal was when he first started it, is that there hasn't been like a crew scene in London for a while, and like there are obviously like crews or like companies or like collectives,
Yeah.
but not in like a crew. I don't know how to describe it. There's like a different like I would not count Boy Blue as a crew, for example.
Yeah.
Like, it's very different. So there are a lot of hip-hop companies that are like that. But then I feel like what Project Pac has done is then kind of like start this kind of like revival of like crews or just like people meeting in a more informal setting to just dance with your friends. So yeah, I feel like that's where Project Pac is in the dance scene.
He's about to open another. He's about to make an agency, Project Idol. Let's go. K-pop
Where did that
scene.
come from?
I don't
bro?
know.
Where did that actually, where did that actually come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking. Hey, sorry, carry on.
Right. What do we think about Project Pac in the dance scene? Any other musings, inputs?
Yeah, I can. Damn, like I can imagine like the future of Project Pac being so bright. Like, just okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was like,
Did you just stroke his foot?
Man,
He's like, what, we feel like, well, I'm supposed to carry on. Like, well, sorry, let me be professional. So yeah, so what I imagine is just like, I can really imagine it, like it's already made like quite a name for itself and just had that extensive back. It doesn't help that I have the ears as well.
Our sound guy is dying.
no, it's let me be for help.
Let me be.
Let me don't let nothing happen, bro. Maybe bad.
It's giving my leg, though.
My leg.
My leg. Oh. My leg.
Oh, sorry, man. Carry on.
Oh my gosh. I could already
It's
see.
getting a name for itself.
Yeah, it's definitely giving
Cheers.
a name for itself. And it will go into it will go into crazy distances. I mean, like the plans that he has for this year alone. So it's just like, ooh, obviously we ain't gonna. You're gonna have to see it. But
Preach.
honestly, like it will get to a point where I'm like, damn, like it'll be like Gen 7 or Gen 8 and be like, damn, is that what Project Pac
Gen
is?
10.
Gen 10, ooh. In the future.
That'll make me feel
We're
old.
halfway there.
We're halfway there.
Oh my god.
Bro is suffering on that. He's suffering with the headphones right now.
I'll take a picture of him just lying down. Just laughing.
It's one. It's like,
Pat's gonna go home and get.
It's like right now. It's giving take me like one of your French girls.
yeah.
Hey yo, Project Pac, what I Playboy. Let's go, bro.
Episode 3, please have a BTS cam.
Next time.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
what's going on
you know,
It's a lot.
20.
No, earlier,
It's
I don't know
so
who was
funny.
talking. Earlier, I don't know who was talking, but Webbe was in the freezer making hella noises. And I was like,
nah.
could you not right now?
You know Japanese shows. You know how there's like a show going on, but
Yeah.
for some reason there's some guy just reacting on the side. I just want, but the full body, just like this.
Like, it's the way his
The
hand is
Pac
placed
cam.
on his hip right now.
Oh, on our Patreon.
Oh,
Exclusive Pac Cam footage.
At just £50 a month.
so £50 a month, and if
Yeah,
you
pay
get
for my subs.
if you get chosen to win, you get a discount on Project Pac Academy.
Right.
In my personal opinion, I think your biggest challenge is yourself, not the people around you. Like, if you're going to improve, you need to improve on yourself rather than focusing on the competition, because that's the only way to truly improve. So I would say, in terms of where Project Pac really is, Project Pac, oh my god, bro, it's late. I'm tired. It's late. Time
It's
out.
almost 1:30.
Time. I'm in bed at 9 usually, bro.
Yeah.
Oh god damn.
9?
Yeah.
Bro, what?
He's a baby daddy.
Damn, I don't sleep.
No, but you can still.
Yeah. No, 'cause I have to wake up at 12 and then at 4 and then.
Yeah, you wake up at 12. Wake up at 11:59. There you go. Wait.
Still wait.
Ignore me.
This might be the
Sorry,
most
carry on.
tired podcast in YouTube ever.
Disclaimer.
Sorry.
None of us were under
Wait, is
the
it the same
real.
question or should we move on?
You never finished.
Oh, Dyal, so sorry. Dyal, so sorry. You wake up, yeah? Carry on.
You wake up.
I heard you wake up.
Oh my god. Yeah. Project Pac.
Cheers.
No, I think it's more of a thing where I've just been watching you guys just grow. Like,
Watching us.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Why did you sound so depressed?
Yo, sorry. I need to shut the fuck up.
I move on, please. Let's just keep it pushing.
Right.
Pushing positivity.
Pac.
Pushing
Oh my
positivity.
gosh. And then seeing like the younger generation in the future getting into Project Pac
Oh my god.
and seeing what they can do with it. Ooh.
My daughter, Project Pac, Gen 20.
Let's go with this. Some of our favourite dance movements in Project Pac.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because actually, one of my favourite dance movements that I was not involved in, I really loved the breakout set. And like, I was never in it, but this was Gen 3. And they did breakout, and it was F Up Some Commas and Juju's piece, and an old piece from Pac and another choreographer, Mikey Ureta.
Oh my.
Such a sick set. Like, I watched that performance so much. Like, I love that performance.
Yeah.
But just general like dance moments in Project Pac that we've really enjoyed. Just like shout. When you can think of one.
I mean, you know, I have to go with the showcase.
Oh
The
yeah,
first
that's true.
I got
Let's
invited as an external. Shout out to
Beautiful
Rena.
dog.
Rena.
Yeah.
Rena's set was iconic though.
That
Yeah.
was so
No.
cold. Oh my
And
god.
I remember,
I was sorry. I just have to say I was so stressed that day in the Project Pac showcase day. But then I watched Rena's what's it called? Dress like tech run, and I was living.
yeah, the lift.
Like that made my day.
Yeah.
That made my day.
Beyonce would be proud.
But yes, carry on.
Yeah,
with the
I
thought.
remember when she told me, she showed me the TikTok video of like what she wanted and like the lift, and I was like, you sure? Like, are you sure? Like, and I remember in one part of the rehearsal where I forgot to lift her because we were doing it so many times,
Yeah.
and then it got to the count because the thing is we tell her, okay, are we doing it with or without the lift?
Yeah.
And then I remember it was just like, don't worry, like, you know, no casualties. But no, it was just like actually getting it off, and just like, you know, you'd be surprised where it's like someone has their full trust in you in that sort of sense. Like, okay, cool, I want you and you. Okay, hold me up. I'm gonna flip over, and it's just like, okay, don't even worry. I'm bearing in mind like what we were rehearsing in is just concrete. So like,
Skipping Vans.
That was full circle. That was the most perfect.
Shout out to
circle.
Vans.
God damn.
Sponsor me.
Must have sponsored me.
Right.
yeah. But honestly, seeing everything come together, because I remember we were all stressed and tired in the tech runs.
Yeah.
But then when it came together and afterwards, just seeing the relief on everyone's face, seeing the flowers and the tears and seeing everything, it was just
Yeah, it's like they took a big dump that they've been holding in.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like damn.
I actually
relief.
really loved you in Marcy's set.
Thank you.
I love your pocket there.
Appreciate it.
What's your favorite?
My favorite.
Well, not favorite, just like what is his question?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Project Pac dance moments.
Yeah,
Oh, Project Pac dance moment. I'll probably.
Iconic. No, wait, no, we can't speak about Project Pac iconic dance moments without. Sorry, that was a very bad reenactment.
Alright, do you know?
Wait, Webbe, can you come show the audience?
Should we play the clip
There
in
we
the
go.
video?
There we go. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, that was
Sarah's
my
class,
ancestors.
Sarah's class,
That was my
yeah.
ancestors. That wasn't me. That was my ancestors.
Right.
But in terms of iconic moment, I'll probably it would just have to be Leeds. It would,
Ooh, that's a
it would just
good
have to.
one.
For me, there's no
Leeds
other
was
right
so-
answer, especially because it was such a bonding moment, and yeah, I felt like I wasn't. It wasn't me just being a part of a dance company. It was more me molding myself into a family.
Yeah, that's when me and Dyal kissed in the
Okay.
room. Okay.
You are.
He was my roommate. He was my roommate.
Not with the-
If I had to be honest, I think that's when me and Dyal actually got closer. Not in that way, but that's when me and him like became friends, proper friends, in a way.
Intimate friend.
Right. In our little zebra outfit.
You can't. Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, you know I shouldn't have taken that moment. You know what? Sorry about that.
It's okay. We can pretend it didn't
This
happen.
is just. I think my favorite moment, like I could list a number of one, but this is more selfish just for me because of like, it's more like what I got to offer Project Pac itself, and that's when I was like given the chance by Paul to lead the video project Popping, and I was like the first time I felt like I was given like a real, not real responsibility. That's not the right word, but it's just more like it was kind of like giving me a chance to like, okay, I have a vision, I have this piece, and this time, because I usually, when it, like, the thing is, this crazy part, this is like, I have a lot of video projects that are unreleased because of my self-doubt. But this was the first time I thought to myself, you know what? This is bigger than me, and this is for my crew and the family that I'm part of, and I really want to, like, deliver in a way. So this is where I actually took, like, it was time for me to show that, like, I can, you know, direct, I can, you know, manage the formations, clean up like choreo, stuff like that, and like really put the feelings in, and like even get people who aren't even used to the things I do, because the things I do is actually very different from what I can see here, and it's like being able to given the chance to like kind of like practice that with people that are willing to like you know, put on the performance that I really want to show in that video in a way. And in the meantime, it was a bit stressful when I was going through it, but once once me and Paul kind of like finished the whole project together in a way, because it was actually a collab choreo between me and him, but I was like very like passionate about the choreo itself, and I felt like, yo, this could be something like we could just put out for fun, but it's just like, I don't know, it had a very deep meaning to me personally in a way, and that's why I really want to go for it. And then I was grateful that Paul was able to kind of like give that chance to me, and then because of that we were able to put like a very, to me, I really liked the way the project looked and stuff, and hey, it did pretty well for views, so you know, it's pretty good. And that was my favorite moment, and especially teaching that same choreo to Project Pac itself in a way, because I always wanted to like, you know, just share what I can offer to the crew, because that's the main reason why I'm here actually, is like because I believe in Project Pac as a community. I believe that they're like a genuine good vibes group that I am willing to grow with, but also offer whatever I have to them in a way. And yeah, so those two are my favorite moments. And yeah,
Wow. Feels like a closing statement.
is that a closing statement? Damn.
Is the time over? Oh no,
Never mind.
we've still got 10 minutes.
Cut
to-
that out. Cut that out.
Right. So shots.
Cheers! Cheers!
With one
Sorry, that's
bottle.
enough.
When in doubt, drink Project Pac juice.
Right.
That's
Cheers.
Hey, yo, that.
my bottle's done.
This is haram.
Hold on.
No, I shouldn't say that. Take that out.
No, but yeah, that's really but it's really testament to Project Pac, because like we've gone through so many developments of even just like introducing Pac Academy, then hosting our own show, and now having Project Pac Team 1 and Team 2. It's crazy. So hopefully everyone can see our community spirit.
Community.
But yeah, sorry, I did not prepare a second question.
We weren't supposed to say that.
You can say that. It's chill.
Ooh. We discuss. Sorry, I just hang out with these people a lot. We discuss this all the time. Who's your favorite person to watch in Project Pac? Dance.
Oh yes, time for these questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We actually talk about this
This is
all the
all
time.
the train trips
But,
from
like,
Hanger Lane.
I got like different people for different reasons though. Like,
Just say one.
Yeah.
Only one person gets
no, I
left.
can't just say one.
Doesn't matter.
We can discuss.
Like,
we can say
either way, like when you say this one, it's not like your most favorite. It's just
Yeah.
more like
No, it's most
for a
favorite.
different reason.
And also,
Bro, why? Why you gonna do that, man? Alright, cool, whatever.
the thing is also like,
Bitch.
literally everyone in Project Pac is like sick. So that like everyone has something to learn from when it comes to watching, but we're just saying personal favorites.
Yeah, like
and
who-
everyone will have like a different personal favorite in the team. So,
Yeah.
Like everyone brings something different to the group, but who catches your eye?
oh, hello.
Alright, since
It can't just be one person.
Dio,
though.
since you
Your
go first.
personal favourite.
You go
Wait,
first.
Or
wait,
personal
why?
feud favourites.
wait, don't. This was for Vagner. So
Why him?
because he.
Why
was
does he gotta
first
start?
by the core member?
Personal by the core member of Project Pac.
I'm
God.
Just like
I'm just a Gen
let's
4, bro.
Let's just throw names out there because we can also just share and discuss.
Okay, Jasmine
Jasmaya, yes. Jasmaya.
and Opa.
And
And
Opa.
I think
Opa is so underrated.
Opa is so like she's very very underrated.
Yeah.
Very very underrated.
I hear that.
Do you know what it is with Opa? It's like you can see she has a lot of passion for dance. Like she tries so hard. So yeah. I'm also not sure if we should be calling Opa a they.
I didn't know. I wasn't aware. So
I was not aware.
But anyways.
I drank
Opa
quite a
was
bit.
That's how we got. That's how we got to start the sentence.
So
it's the
But
facial
yeah.
expressions
No,
that follow
Opa,
the
so
sentence.
Opa, yeah, very passionate. Why Jasmaya?
I think I think we've discussed it before, but Jasmine, when she gets into that pocket, is just a very. I put her in her own category. in my
I
opinion.
watch Jasmine on repeat every day.
Yeah.
And I think during the showcase as well, when I because I wasn't very aware of like her superpower, if you call it
Right.
that. And then when I saw her floor work in her piece,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't know that was even on the table, and
Right.
so now that you've literally just brought that into the light, like you know the potential is endless.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Also, Jasmaya is a very consistent dancer as well.
Very.
Like I have never felt anxiety over watching her dance.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes because even me I fall victim to it where it's like, oh, like somebody might watch me and I make a mistake and they're like, oh, but I'm rooting for you. Like there's that kind of energy.
Yeah.
With Jasmaya, I watch her so comfortably because I just know she's gonna deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how you know she'll go places when it's like no matter what the scenario is, someone that can deliver no matter what the condition is, and someone that is as consistent as her, and someone that's just like, oh yeah, yeah, she got it, she got it. Like there's times when rehearsals it's like, okay, cool, you lead, and then they're not even like given like any like previous prompt, and they can just do it as if they were never even told like it had been rehearsed. It's just like it's just the level of talent.
For me, I'd say Dyal. I pick Dyal. Because
I would disagree.
nah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You may say that, but obviously I'm gonna be real as well here. It's like, of course, you don't get the choreo like correct.
No, it's
Like no. Let me finish.
No, it's so
let me
true.
no. Let me finish. Let me finish before.
no, wait. My issue is that's
No, here's
it's
the
so
thing.
true, but why
Like,
is that the
here's-
opening sentence?
I'm gonna-
like there's so many.
Yeah, because I'm about to.
You're my
right
favorite 'cause you're wrong.
I got to right hook. No, here's the thing. That's the reason why. It's because like
Back to
even
the
though
compliment.
like because obviously everyone else has like different pickup speeds in a way, and some people start off freestyling and stuff. But here's the thing, because Dyal has so much foundation training, right? Whenever there's like a certain section that he knows he'll get correct, the way he sells it is actually amazing. That's what it sells me. It's like it almost feels like he's ticking every box in that certain section. Like it's like the correct vibe, and with his own flair on top of that, because of his foundation training. In a way, it's crazy. But
And then when it goes to the other sections, and I just go back.
other other sections. When you see him fuck up, it shows.
I'll explain it though. It was because I'm a very very slow learner. Like I don't wanna
Same.
Like
Yeah, bro. When you fuck up, you fuck up.
no, like from bro. Like,
I'll be real. But when you know it, it's like, yo.
no, because
Stress.
for me, I don't wanna miss like a certain dynamic or like a certain texture, and that causes me to become like a very slow learner in terms of choreography.
We're actually
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, we
We
tried.
really like each other.
Yeah, we kissed
Okay.
in Leeds. No, I'm
Hey,
joking.
Pac, I want this guy
We need
blacklisted
HR.
from every
Right.
single podcast after
Right.
this episode.
It went from Gen 7 to Gen 11. Like,
Nah,
Welcome
bro.
back.
Yo, might as well just not come
Nah,
back.
don't
you're,
see that
you're back
training
to the
next
academy,
week.
bro. You're going to the academy.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I will say? I love watching all of Gen 5. Like,
Yes.
I think it's the
Yeah.
strongest Gen to have joined Project Pac.
Yeah, it's a bit scary. I don't like it.
Like, everyone in Gen 5 is very strong. Yeah.
It's a bit scary. I was like,
Why are you? What was that for?
nah.
dumble asses.
No, because I remember the first lesson of Gen 5. Like, I can't even lie to you. I was like, oh shit. So I was supposed to swear. Okay, no.
I've been swearing all day,
It's
bro.
not PG, bro.
Okay,
Like,
my bad.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I kissed.
Otherwise,
I kissed Dyal.
okay.
I remember.
Why are we running with this, bro? Why? No, because now the comments are gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, who is this person?
Yo, if you have fan fiction, tag me.
I'm watching this video of my family dinner, and this guy was just ruining
Can we
it.
please swap seats? I don't.
Why are you watching a podcast of family dinner? Respect your family.
You know what I'm
Turn that off, fam. Sorry, carry on.
I don't even know what I was. Oh, yeah. I remember the
First round for Gen 5.
And I was like, oh snap! Like I definitely had the survival mentality where I was just like, oh snap! Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this, and so let me just try and survive. But then I very quickly realized that that's just like the wrong mentality to have, because the most important thing is that I'm literally surrounded by so many talented dancers, so many experienced dancers, and
Sorry.
This guy's malfunctioning before our eyes, bro.
sorry.
hey, what's that meme when you try to tell your friends something serious and then they start laughing?
Hey, bro, stop. You should be more professional than him.
I really don't think we can release this episode.
Oh my god.
Professionally, let's do too much. I damn near forgot. Okay, but yeah, no, just surrounded by so many talented dancers, and so many talented, like so much experience as well. And I thought to myself, okay, cool. Look, there might be some details that I may get wrong in the choreo. I might just mess up the choreo like completely. But okay, as long as one, I'm being like professional to a good standard, and two, I give it my all, and three, whatever is meant to be learned, I learn it. Then I should be fine. And then at this point, like it's just been so good. Of course, there's got to be some challenges. Like, oh my gosh, today when we had to do it in reverse, we got given like
The
a minute or
warm-up.
two. Ooh, that was a warm up, by the way.
Reverse.
The warm up in reverse, and I was like, oh snap! But it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a reminder that you can't cheat your body. So it's just like you are forced to like grow and just get better. So yeah, it's damn.
What a beautiful closing statement.
Yeah, please end this podcast before John
Try to
says something
stop it for 10
crazy.
minutes.
Like,
I really need to pee.
No, thank you if you managed to survive that whole podcast episode. If you don't see us ever again, you'll probably know why.
because of John.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for joining our Project Pac podcast. Go follow the socials. Go follow us as individuals and
Subscribe to my
Project Pac.
OnlyFans.
Okay, that's that.
That's getting cut. That is so
no,
getting cut.
no, Pac, keep that in.
I'm
Pac,
so
yo, keep that
sorry.
in.
I saw his reaction, and I was like, I instantly
Wait, yo,
regret
keep that
it.
in. I know where you live.
Do we have a closing thing?
I don't know anymore.
Alright, Project
No,
Pac.
wait.
Project Pac on three.
Let's create one. Let's create one for the podcast. Just like exclusive for the podcast. Yeah.
And you've been
Okay.
tuning into Project.
No copyright. No copyright.